Last year, online marketplace Poshmark saw a 16% increase in items sold with the tag still attached and an uptick in sales described as missed returns. Manish Chandra, Poshmark CEO, joins us now with more on the state of the resale business. Manish, great to see you. Thanks so much for being here. Let's talk about this change, I guess, or at least incremental change in your business. How much are these returns that people are keeping now contributing to the resale on your site?
Well, you shared the stats. So, we saw a 30% YY increase for the whole year, but really a 40% increase during just the holiday season when people listed items that had missing tags or sort of missed return or new with tags. And what you're seeing with these numbers is really a change in retail stores' policies where they're getting stricter and harsher with the consumers. So consumers are turning to Poshmark to revolve their closet and to trade these returns. We saw a gangbuster holiday season. It was the highest growth part of our year. December was the highest growth month of the year. And most importantly, when we compare it not to 2021 and 22, but if we compare all the way back to pre-COVID days, the seasonality felt extremely normal, which was captured by reporters' comments as well. So it feels like the consumer is getting back to normal spending patterns after a couple of years of disruption.
So that's interesting, Manish, because you have some very unique insight into the consumer. And listen, the consumer has proven very healthy and resilient. But we've had, plenty of folks around who are kind of sounding some warning signs here, signs of stress, right? They'll talk about dwindling savings. They'll talk about the resumption of student loan payments. It doesn't sound like you're seeing those signs of stress, though.
Well, we saw a shift in spending in 21 and 22 in particular to more things like eating out, travel. And in 23, we are seeing it come back to basics, apparel, back to school, holiday, gifting. So it is feeling like a very normal thing. And it seems that consumer has somehow managed to shake off inflation, which is anyway starting to come down. And Poshmark in some ways offers a great place because not only are you saving money, but it's also a place where you can actually make money. I was talking to someone where they sold a few items and used that money to go back and buy some gifts for their friends.
I'm curious, Manish, what you think is driving the resale business. Is it value? Is it sort of environmental consciousness and pushback against fast retail? What are you hearing from your customers about what attracts them to it?
Well, if you see the two trends that are driving retail right now, particularly in fashion and in sort of style-oriented categories, one is sort of drive towards very, very cheap stuff. So you see direct from Chinese sites like Temu and Shein take over on one side. And the second thing is you still want value, but you want quality, you want sustainability. You want to make sure that you're honoring both the planet, your family, but also your budget. And that's where resale is really turning out to be a huge winner because consumers look at our platform and other platforms and resale as both a place to go shop, but also a place to revolve their closet and contribute to this economy. So that's really the first thing. The second thing is, I think the simplicity of platform is helping what we've done, what other platforms have done, making shipping, selling, protections, all of that is really, really simple. The third thing in 2023, which has caught us by surprise, is we launched live streaming and video shopping, and that has really taken and become a pretty big part of our business in Q4.
And Manish, I'm also interested in whether, any kind of measures, strategies, Manish, you're kind of putting in place to make sure that you're not inadvertently profiting from theft.
Oh, theft is something that we've been watched out for a long time. It's something we have multiple measures on the platform. The good thing is that we haven't seen any remarkable changes in sort of the percentage of reports that come in. We have both direct reporting procedures. We cooperate and work with the local law agencies and make sure that anything that is, even suspected of being stolen is both taken down from the site, but then also the individuals are connected to the local law enforcement.
Manish, I guess it's almost a year to the day that you closed on your sale to Naver, if I'm saying it correctly, the South Korean company. What are some of the changes you have seen? Are you seeing different, for example, global sales patterns with expansion globally under their ownership? Talk us through that.
Yeah, so one of the big things that Naver and Poshmark really decided to do was a lot of collaboration around deep technology. Naver, as you know, is sort of like have deep tech stack like Google. In Korea, they've been developing their own language learning models. They have a very deep search stack. And so what we've been doing is partnering with them. We released first collaboration in the form of Poshlands, which is visual search. You should see more announcement from that partnership over the course of the next year. The second thing that has allowed us to do is to really invest in our own technology. So you see us releasing features at a faster clip rate. We've been able to really focus on things like live streaming and live shopping and some of these things that are very, had huge growth in Asia, but have been like a little slow to catch on in America. And we've seen almost like over 1,000% growth in Posh Shows, our video shopping product. Just in the holiday season, there were over 100 million minutes of shows that happened and 4 million orders placed through live shopping on Poshmark just during the holiday season.
Wow, live shopping, the next wave. Manish Chandra, thank you so much, CEO of Poshmark. Appreciate it.